What's up, champs? Welcome back to another COD Conversations on this Mental Champion Monday. I am Bree, and I thank y'all for coming to the channel where I enjoy helping people become the best versions of themselves by becoming a mental champion. And today, we are talking about doing it with no excuses. A lot of times, we jump into these journeys, we jump into these ideas, or we start to create something for ourselves, but then we begin to make excuses on why it's not working, or why it's not turning out the way we want it to, or why the vision isn't becoming as clear as we intended it to be. But that's because we're too busy making excuses. We're sitting here and we're creating, and we're taking these actionable steps. But the whole time we're taking these actionable steps, we have that doubt. We have that fear. We don't know if it's going to work out. Well, if it doesn't work out, it's going to be because of this. Or if it doesn't work out, it's because I didn't do this. We sitting there the whole time that we supposed to be creating something for ourselves, creating excuses on why it might not work out. So do you really think that if you put your energy into why it's not going to work out, that it's going to be more likely to work out? No, it doesn't work like that. And something that I'm learning too on my spiritual journey, just in general, is that what you think is really what you create. You can think something completely absurd, I promise you. I've seen it happen. I've watched it happen to me. You can think of something completely absurd, something that you would never think would happen. And just because that's what you're putting all your energy into, just because it's a repetitive thought, you keep entertaining it, it's going to manifest in some way, shape, or form. It's going to happen. It may not be up to that level of where you was thinking it, but something along those lines is going to happen just because of the energy that you're putting into it. And so instead of sitting here this entire time while we creating these dream lives for ourselves, or going out and creating the things that we want for ourselves, we chasing our dreams, let's do it with no excuses. Let's do it with no doubt. Let's do it with full faith that I know by taking these steps, it's going to happen for me. Because if we can switch and put the energy into that, it will happen for you just like that. But it's not going to be until we're able to switch, our mindset from thinking the negative, the doubt, having that insecurity, not thinking that we're worthy enough to receive all of this, but we are. And we switch it into, I know that this is mine. I know that I'm destined to have this. I know that I'm going to achieve it. It's going to manifest towards you. It is really going to happen. But again, not until we're able to switch that mindset. And then after we switch that mindset, it goes a little bit deeper than that too. We can think our way into something, but if you don't feel it, if it's not in here, if it's not something that you wake up and it's like, okay, I feel that this is mine, it's going to be a little bit harder to manifest that. It's going to be a little bit harder to make that come true. It's going to be a little bit harder to work towards that, because you can't just sit back and say, I want this, and not take any action and not feel that energy come to you and think it's going to happen. No. Y'all woke now. We creating those plans. And I even got some of y'all to take them steps. So now we taking these steps every single day. But those action steps, those steps are what's going to get us to creating that consistency. That consistency is what's going to give us the confidence that we are on the right path. That confidence of knowing that you are on the right path is what's going to give you that feeling that everything that you want belongs to you. So again, none of this can happen. None of this can flourish. None of this can grow if you don't take actionable steps and believe and feel that what you are working towards is working its way to you as well. You have to know that I only have to meet this thing halfway. And sometimes you might not even have to meet it halfway. Sometimes it takes just for you to get up and show up 25%. Some of us may even be in a position to show up and just give 10%, and then the work and the universe and everything else is going to give us that 90% back. But all we had to do today was show up at a 10%. But that is what's going to give us that feeling, that energy, that work to say, okay, I got up, I showed up the best that I can. The universe, in collaboration with me, gave me what I needed to go ahead and achieve this, to gain that confidence, to gain that real good feeling, to know I deserve this. This is mine. I'm going to have it. So again, champs, I'm here to tell y'all that, again, what you want is yours. And you can think it all you want to. But once you take those action steps, you create that consistency, you create that routine, you get that good feedback, then you know, okay, I feel this is mine, and it's going to become yours. But it's not going to be until we take those steps. So again, I thank y'all for tuning into this video. I want to tell you right now that I'm proud of you, okay? I know that you are capable of doing everything that it is that you want to do, but you got to start today. You got to start with some action, and you have to believe. You have to think more than you believe, and you have to do it with no excuses. Again, champs, I thank y'all for tuning in this video. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all on the next one.